So, what's the #1 secret that keeps a man interested in you? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you just that. How's it going, everyone? My name is Amy North, and I've coached thousands of women to find and keep the man of their dreams. If that's something you might be interested in, then feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel here. You can do so by clicking the red subscribe button right below this video. Okay, so what's the #1 way to keep a man interested in you? Well, that's a difficult question to answer because there are a ton of different things you can do. But if I had to boil it down to one tip, it would be this, and that's to use my cat string concept on him. What is my cat string concept, you ask? Well, it's a psychological technique that I've developed over the last 6 years, and it's sort of a concept that you might have heard of in the past. But it's essentially showing interest in him, then pulling away constantly. Remember, men are designed to love the chase. They never get bored of it. It is such a strong driving force for men that as soon as he feels like he's got you, he loses interest. Just like a cat. Think about a cute, cuddly cat for a second. Just imagine that cat is chasing a piece of string. It fights tooth and nail just to grasp it in its paw. If you've ever watched a kitten do this, not only is it totally entertaining, but you'll also notice how motivated the cat is to catch the string. But what happens once the cat gets that piece of string? Something totally changes, right? Suddenly, the cat is no longer interested in the piece of string. Once the string has become caught, it sort of becomes unemotional and saunters away. Now, I hate to draw this comparison to men because after all, men are obviously not cats, but they go through the same psychological process as a cat and a string. Once a guy knows he's got you and you're never leaving, he'll get bored of you. The sex will lose its spark and he'll become colder and more distant. He may even ignore your texts and phone calls, and he may even prefer to hang out with his guy friends than you. Does this sound familiar to you? If so, then nod your head, but don't worry, you're not alone. This is an extremely common phenomenon, and I coach women every single day through instances like this. So if you want to learn more about how to make a guy completely obsessed and committed to you, then head on over to coachnorth.com and watch the free video presentation on that website. In it, you'll learn more about my cat string concept, along with tons of other tips and tricks that'll put that one guy on lockdown. So how do you become that ever-evading string that keeps the cat or guy interested? Well, there's a few things you can do to keep the chase alive, even when you're in a relationship. #1, don't spend too much time with him. That means that you need to have a life outside of your guy. Spend time on your passions and your interests. Spend time with your friends, and do whatever you can to always try and stay busy. Once your man feels like you've got a ton of other things going on, he'll miss you and want to be with you more and more. #2, learn to say no. It's really easy to say yes to that guy you really like. After all, you want to spend time with him, right? But always saying yes is boring and it doesn't keep the chase alive. So the next time he asks you out, don't rush to say yes. Do yourself a favor and learn to say no every now and then to keep the chase alive. #3, have girls-only nights. We all know that girl who just disappears when she has a boyfriend, right? And we all hate her for it. But what happens once her boyfriend breaks up with her? They all come crawling back. Don't be that girl. Spending time with your girlfriends is not only healthy, but he will also appreciate the time apart as well. #4, let him do his thing. If he wants to go out with the boys, do your best to act indifferent and let him. If you're breathing fire down his neck for ignoring you and not spending time with you, he's going to feel super turned off. Instead, let him wonder why you're so liberal and willing to let him have his freedom. Be that cool girlfriend every guy wants. #5, finally, learn to be independent. Whether it's going to the grocery store alone or going to the gym class by yourself, show your man that you don't need him for anything. It's easy for our guys to do everything for us, and once in a while, that's okay too. But if your relationship kind of feels like he's a slave, then it's probably not a relationship that's going to last. So there you have it, ladies. If you have any questions about this video, please feel free to give me a shout in the comment section below. Also, if you want to learn more about how to keep a guy committed to you, then head on over to coachnorth.com and check out the free video presentation. In it, you'll discover 3 sneaky psychological tactics that are sure to keep the one special guy interested in you for as long as you want. Talk to you later, ladies.